Now, as someone who spends literally every single day on Discord, I've seen some really weird things. I've seen furries, I've seen potheads, I've seen femboys, I've seen British people, but by far, this has to be the craziest thing that me and my friends have seen. I sound like a YouTuber saying that, but I'm gonna give you guys the entire story, and then I'm gonna prove to you guys that this is for real. This is legit. Like, this is insane. So, me and some friends are on this server. It has 64,000 active members, and we get into weird things on there a lot. And a couple days ago, me and my friend Gian decided to play Fortnite while hanging out on a public VC. And it was just, you know, simple friend stuff. We're just playing Fortnite, we're 1v1ing, box fights, zone wars. We're having the greatest time of our lives, you know? We started getting in the topic of finding my friend Gian a Discord e-girl girlfriend. So, as any sane person would do, we renamed the VC to Audition for Girlfriend. Probably not the best idea for a name, but it was kind of like a thing in the moment kind of thing, you know? Some were dudes, some were, well, I don't know, some were girls, but then like suddenly, out of freaking nowhere, a random black kid joined the VC. Oh my goodness. With his camera on and everything. I wasn't even recording this VC yet, but like some random kid joined and was like talking about stuff like, oh man, yeah, I'm LeBron James's whatever. Yeah, I'm friends with Juice WRLD. I'm friends with LeBron James. I'm friends with Lil Tecca. I have Aiden Ross in my DMs. We didn't really take him seriously because, like, who would, to be fair? I mean, he looked like he was around 11 or 12 years old. And to be fair, I've also said some crazy things in the past. I told people that I was Biba Doobie's cousin just because I was Filipino, and people believed me. Isn't that freaking insane? We also like humored him a lot, like, oh man, like, really? Like, oh, good for you, man. You must be a pretty big deal to know those guys, huh? I'm pretty sure he could sense that we didn't believe him, so he shared his screen, and
I'm friends with Lil Tecca. I have Aiden Ross in my DMs.
we were all like, dang, like, this kid was telling the truth, you know? Like, he did meet these dudes. That's pretty good for you, man. But, like, just as a fan, right? Like, you were just, like, a fan?
Yeah, I'ma take my ball when I'm still sitting, losing my mind. Yeah. Am I dying? Am I living? It's fuck feelings, my song.
I'ma kill with an easy life.
At this point, he was showing pictures of himself with Juice WRLD in stage. The first thought was, oh, this is an edited picture, right? Like, there's no way this is real. But like, that's a really good edit. Like, that's some really good edits, to be honest. Like, you would have fooled me with that. But then he shows his DMs with Bronny James. This guy regularly talks to LeBron James's son. That is absolutely absurd. And at this point, we're all wondering, who the hell is this kid? Like, what? Like, who are you, man? Like, give us some answers here. So, me and Gian decided to look into his Instagram because he was already sharing his screen in his Instagram anyway. We gave him a follow, blah, 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 blah. And, we were completely speechless. I can't even talk. This is insane. Like, who is this kid? Like, what's his deal? Who is he? How does he meet these dudes? And why is he on stage with Juice WRLD? And why are celebrities and famous athletes commenting on his posts? Who is this dude? So, you know, obviously, this was when I started recording because I thought this would make a pretty fire YouTube video, I'm not gonna lie. So I pull up OBS, I started recording, and eventually I had to take a dump. I had to use the bathroom. So I did. I left my PC recording the VC while I went on mute and went to the bathroom. But stupid me was like, oh, you know, I don't want my parents walking in and seeing that I'm talking to a underage black kid on Discord. So I switched tabs, right? And OBS was, by the way, I'm not stupid. OBS was still recording that Discord call, you know, while I was switched tabs. But then it closed their cameras. So it was still recording everything, but the cameras were closed. I'm freaking stupid. But then, you know, for the past 30 minutes I was in the bathroom, most of the recording just looked like this.
Wait, chill out, bro. Chill.
But anyway, while I was in the bathroom, I decided I'm gonna do some research. Cause like, who the hell is this kid? I brought my phone over there. I sat down for a good 30 minutes, which probably isn't the best idea. And I decided to look into him and do my research and who the hell this kid even is. After looking around, you know, seeing everything, he posted this. This is his dad. His dad is G Money. That's his name. His name's G Money, you know? I don't know. These guys look pretty rich. They look pretty well off. Private planes. Like, that's the only photo that I looked at, so I don't know. After doing some research, aka searching his dad's name on Google, G Money has a brother named Lil Bibby. So for those who don't know who Lil Bibby is, I have no idea who that is until I looked it up. Apparently, Lil Bibby is this rapper and musician that signed Juice WRLD to his record label. That would also probably explain those photos, because technically his uncle owns Juice WRLD, so in summary, this kid's uncle, Lil Bibby, owns Juice WRLD. That's cool, I guess. How do we know that this is the real deal? How do we know for sure that this is him? He could just be some random kid that told some gullible freaks on Discord that he is famous and we're gullible enough to believe him. So how do we know that this is the real deal? We're gonna go to the evidence section of the video. First evidence, number 1. He had his camera on for the entire call. Okay, so I'm gonna be very careful with what I show because YouTube has very strict rules when it comes to showing minors. So I'm gonna be very careful with what I show you guys.
Give me LTC.
What is that, man?
It's a cryptocurrency.
Now, that's either a really good lookalike or I'm just racist because I can't tell black kids apart. But if you have a brain, you can easily tell, you know, this is the same dude. That's the same kid. That is like the same person. That is the same dude. That's gotta be him, you know? And it should be obvious at this point that this isn't a pre-recorded video of Lil George. Cause moments like this happened and it's really awkward.
Gian is like, he's probably doing some shit right now.
Hey, yo, cool. Shut up before I cool your dick off.
Hey, yo, hold up.
Evidence number 2. He actually owns this Instagram account. Earlier, when he was sharing his screen to Instagram, you know, bragging about his stuff, he did own the account. He did have the whole edit profile thing. You know, this is his account. He has access to that specific account. And like, I obviously can't show you guys because I wasn't recording yet at the time, but just take my word for it. This is his account. Like, that's his. He owns it. Like, that should be clear. The entire call in general has 2 sections. First section, aka the section that I didn't record because I'm stupid, and second section when things got kind of boring, and that's when I decided to record, you know? There were also like really funny moments. My friend Gian asked him, you know, is Juice WRLD really dead? And he said, if you want to find out, you have to give me 200 crypto. I thought that was pretty funny. I didn't get to record it, unfortunately, because I'm stupid. And yeah, I know this isn't really that crazy of a situation. Like, who cares that I met Lil Bibbys Nephew? You know, like, whatever. But like, considering the context that I grew up listening to Juice WRLD, and me and some friends has used his music for our Fortnite montages, like back in freaking 2018, this is a pretty big deal, and like, this is the closest connection we have to Juice WRLD. That's kind of cool, you know? Like, for us at least, that was pretty cool for us. But if you don't really know who Juice WRLD is and all these other dudes are, it doesn't really make a difference. But, you know, still, for us, that's pretty sick, you know? I didn't have to make a video about this, but like, I just know that no one is gonna believe me if I tell them the story. Maybe in about like 10 or like 20 years, when Little George is grown up and is all famous and like being a rapper, whatever, and I told people that, oh yeah, I met him when he was 11 years old in a Discord call, they would look at me like I'm freaking insane, because that is absurd. But yeah, this situation is just kind of, it's kind of funny and goofy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say. Like the video, bye guys.